Hi, I'm Doug Keck. This is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the pleasure of speaking with my good friend and author, Deacon Burke-Sivers, about a wonderful book, Building a Civilization of Love, A Catholic Response to Racism. Again, published by Ignatius, available through our EWTN Religious Catalog, EWTNRC.com for all things Catholic. Okay, A Catholic Response to Racism. What does this book encompass?
Well, I talk about the a little bit of the history of racism in the Catholic Church. I try to make distinctions that will help bring people together. So prejudice versus racism, institutional racism versus people and institutions that are racist. I talk about certain ideologies that are brought into the discussion that really make things worse and not better. But really what I want to do here is show that Catholics can take the lead in being the ones that everyone else can look to and say, look what the Catholic Church is doing with this issue of race. And I lay out how we can do that, starting from the parish, from the grassroots. Again, working with people, because Jesus came to save people and bring people the message of love and intimacy and communion. And with that attitude, we can really work to break down walls of racism in the church.
While you were looking into this and doing research outside of your own personal experiences, what's the thing that struck you the most, that was the most surprising?
I think the thing that surprised me the most in doing the research was how much, what was Martin Luther King really? You know, everybody knows who he is. We heard the I Have a Dream speech. When I started really looking at his writings, I'm like, oh my goodness, he totally got it. He totally had the right approach to this thing. He just didn't live long enough to see it through. And I'm not saying I'm trying to take Martin Luther King's place with this book, but what I am saying is he was on the right track. And so how can we pick up the ball as Catholics and run with it? You know, again, starting with the person in the pew from the parish level, because I think that's where it really needs to come to discussions, and then from kind of a bottom-up approach. When we start to change hearts and minds and souls, when you begin to see the person standing in front of you and see who God sees when he looks at that person, now we can appreciate all the other beautiful gifts and talents and language and culture and color that this person brings to discussion.
Excellent. Thank you, Deacon Burke-Sivers, Building a Civilization of Love, The Catholic Response to Racism. Again, available through our EWTN Religious Catalog. Look for the entire interview coming soon on the network and also on our on-demand page and on our YouTube channel. This has been an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time.